Hey guys, welcome to On Track Tuesday. The Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. It's the 28th of September, I believe. So let's see who we have in here so far. Mystic Southern, how are you? Good to see you. Lynn McCurdy, thanks for stopping in. May the fourth be with you. Let's see, John Scullykill, how are you, John? I don't see the top of my head. I'm leaning forward. Got the camera position kind of weird tonight because I'm going to do some work on the bench here. So I just want to be able to drop it down. Southern 207 Hobbies, good to see you in here. Dwight Curley, welcome. I don't know what that's. Wigwag Workshop, Rick, and the R&L Railroad, how are you? Kyle Stevens, welcome. Wilmer. Hi, Rail Artist, how are you, sir? Hey, Jason, Rail Fan Man. Good to see you in here as well. Martin Sersma, Dustin Zenscale Railroad, welcome. Tennessee River, oh, Chris is in here too. Oh, Steve Childress. Oh man, a lot of guys in here. Trying to catch up on the chat here. All right, Model Railer. Nice to see you, man. Well, you've been, the hell you've been up to? I haven't seen you for a long time. Tonight, I thought I would, since we had talked about it in the past there not too long back. This is just a weird angle. Sorry about the camera angle. I'm going to put lights in this Walthers Mainline is a coach. It's one of their later runs, 85-foot Bud large window coach, Amtrak Phase 4, right? 4, 5, I don't know what it is. 4. I don't know my Roman numerals. Now they do sell a kit, as a lot of you guys know. It is a lighting kit, passenger car interior kit. I've installed 3 or 4 of these. I have 7 of these cars. I've installed 3, I think. 3 or 4. But they want like $20 a piece for those. If you find a good deal, you get a little bit less, but 20 to 25 a piece. What's up? What's going on? Model Railer. Flying Crow. Robert, what's going on, man? Why Run Naked? PK&W Modelers. Man, welcome in, all you guys. That's awesome. Always good to see you. Always surprises me, everybody, the amount of people that want to come into this. So, but I do appreciate it. I don't know about tonight exactly, but I know as a channel, as a show on Track Tuesday, all of us as a channel, we may have an announcement coming. I don't know when. Jim Tedesco, how are you? Joe Rader. That's okay, Joe. I do that a lot, just listening. I mean, sometimes you're working on things or you got other things going on, and it's just kind of nice to, just kind of listen. Hey, Artie, buddy, what's up? M&M Short Lines, we have Art, PDRR Engineer. Just awesome. There's a lot of times I just kind of sit in the background. Let's see what Artie wants to talk about. Hey, man.
Hey, gentlemen, how are we? Ladies, if there's any ladies in there, how are we all?
How's it going, man?
Haven't you finished that car yet?
Oh, it's another one. I just started this.
Last Thursday morning.
No, I just started. This is a new one.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna. I did some prep work on this. Okay. I want to try to get it done in an hour, as far as installing these lights and stuff. I'm going to.
Okay. Cool.
And try to do it a little more of a budget way, just using LED strip lighting. I don't know. I got these from China. I don't know. There's not even a name on them.
I like that.
It comes in like a roll.
Right. Yeah.
Like a film roll almost.
Yeah, those
do
things.
have like a
Yeah.
little connector.
See how you go with. Yeah, see how you go with that, but I don't know how you're going to go with the polarity on
Pretty
that
bright though.
when you're going through the loop.
What's that?
When you go in the loop with the DCC, see how you go with the power on it, because you might end up finding that that they might turn off. I can't remember what do we need to do the polarity switch in them.
Oh, I did one the other day. It seemed to work out pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll see though. Time will tell. Let's see what Wilmer's got to say. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how goes it?
I don't like that.
Give me a sec, I'll be back. I got something in the mail last night and I want to show you all.
No, I don't like that at all. Okay, Artie. Dragon
You'll
Lover
find the right
68,
one.
how you doing? Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. What's going on, bud? Bridge rectifier. I don't know. This may be the total wrong way to do what I'm going to do tonight. I have no idea. I did it on a car the other day and it seemed to work. Now I didn't have it running around the track for any length of time or anything, but these have resistors already built in and everything to them, so I didn't have to worry about resistors and that. I've used these to light my buildings before too. These little strip lights. They come in a roll like that, and you just cut them off. You cut them off in threes. You got the little.
Yeah, I got a whole roll of that stuff.
Yeah.
That a guy gave me. He didn't like it. He gave me it. So, all right.
Heck yeah.
So
why not? Why not? So
I want to be
what else
all
is
that
going
too.
on? Ron Bright. How you doing?
well, I came on for just one reason.
What's that? What's going on?
I gotta sing happy birthday to Dwight Curley.
Let's do this. Let's put you on
Okay.
center stage.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Everybody can join in. That's it. You can join in. That's fine too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dwight Curley, and many more. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, happy birthday, Dwight.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Very good, Wilmer. Very good.
I seen it in the chat. He said, boy, I was hoping you'd sing happy birthday to me. I thought, well, I got to get on and sing happy birthday.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good job. Good job. I didn't want to ruin it with my terrible voice. So.
Yeah, Dwight's a good guy.
Yeah, you.
I don't want to. Hello, Jason. How are you, Jason? Yeah, no, we're. Yeah, I don't want to sing. I don't want to make it rain any more than what we had last night. I've got painting to do today.
Well, I'm going to bow out. I'm
Okay,
going to bow
Wilmer.
out. You guys enjoy yourself tonight. I'm going to watch it on the big screen off the big TV, and
Yeah.
I'll be in the chat.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for stopping in and singing.
Yeah.
Well, you know how I was talking about doing a power distribution board the other day? Well, I received this in the mail last night. It's $20. And you can hook it up to your bus.
Did you buy that or did you make it?
No, I bought this.
Yeah,
for $20.
okay. Yeah.
For $20. You can.
Is that the one you sent me the link to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hook it up to your
Hey,
using
Sparky.
these two plugs there. You can hook it up to your buzz. You don't have to use a separate power source.
Yeah.
And you can adjust your, when you've got this switch here, you can adjust the voltage for your light bulbs on this. And then that blue pod in the middle, this here, you can adjust the brightness.
That's
And
nice.
you can daisy chain these up to using these plugs on the side here. You can daisy chain to a couple of other power distribution boards. And for $20, that's a lot cheaper than what I can make them for.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Sometimes it
Yeah,
works out that way, you know.
yeah, well, when I looked at the components, what I'm buying the components and that for, like, for $20, I can't do any cheaper than that. And it does the same thing. It's got more options.
Like I said, yeah, by the time you buy all the stuff you need and
Yeah,
your time involved too, you know, sometimes that's part of it too, just the time,
yeah.
you know.
And they do in the pack. They do actually give you instructions on how to wire all up in English.
They're in
Hey,
English.
Sparky.
It's always nice
Yeah,
that they're in English.
it's all in English.
In the Chinese, sometimes you can't understand it.
Oh, some of it you need a microscope just to read it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, for $20 is not a bad buy. I think I'm going to get a whole heap more, and if anybody wants some, I'll send them off. That's $20 Australian, which is roughly about $16 American. $17 American at the moment. So it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, and you can even plug in the plug and play in the middle. That all that Cynics have got. So you've got a fair bit of option there for what you can do.
Yeah, bring it up a little bit.
I'm happy with it. I'll get some more.
Yeah.
So you got all of them plugs in it. You got a good variety on what to do with it. So yeah,
You use that for using it for lighting and stuff, or what? Like building
yeah,
lights?
I'm going to use it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use this for my building lights.
Street lights, building lights.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hey,
going to
Ian.
use this.
Randall Ellison, how are you? Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I might even use
the nice thing is you can adjust the brightness and stuff on there.
Yeah, well, so that's what you can do with that blue pod in the middle.
Yeah.
You can actually adjust the brightness with that. But that adjusts the brightness for everything that's hooked up to this. So I'm going to use this on the. I'm actually going to use this on this unit here. I might actually do the rain house, hook the lights of the rain house into this.
Oh, that'd be nice. Because you'll have a lot of lights there.
Yeah, there will be. There will
That'd
be.
be something you want to light up. I was able to find a pretty good deal on a Walthers, the modern engine house. Somebody was selling one on eBay. It was a pretty good price. So hasn't gotten here yet, but let's see. Let's see if I can do that. So let's see. Flying Crow, I'm just going to do this if you want to join in. Robert wants me to email him the link, and I think it'd just be easier to do this. Maybe.
Yeah.
I need scenery stuff like nobody's business. Yeah, you did a nice job there, Jason, on the that hillside you've been working on, coming out of the staging yard. It's coming along real nice. You would definitely need a lot of trees and stuff. But I like the backdrop that he has up there, and it
Oh,
really is nice.
it's brilliant.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert. I like the backdrop that he has up there, and it. Robert, you sitting in the dark? What are you doing there? What's going
How's
on,
it
man?
going?
It's going good.
I look like I'm in prison.
I was gonna say, where are you sitting in the dark?
It's still light.
No, actually, the sun is shining directly in the window, so it.
Oh, I see. Well, it's going to be. Well, you're an hour behind me, but it's almost dark here now. When's daylight savings? When we kick that back? Or you
I
guys
think
don't do that over there?
November.
In November?
Well, our
At
daylight
first-
saving,
I
yeah,
was
in
thinking
November.
October.
Our daylight saving starts this weekend. Yeah, our daylight saving starts this weekend.
Maybe if I sit
Roy
a
Eltham, how are you?
book
Yeah.
up in the window.
No, you're fine. I just was
There
used
we
to
go.
seeing you
Hey,
in,
Roy.
out in the train shed where it's nice and bright.
Yeah.
So, I got a terrible view here of my cell phone. And I got the camera sitting on the desk on the
Yeah,
table.
I'm waiting
so I
for
can
it. Love
sit down at a bench.
So, do you want me to make the preliminary announcement?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's up to you, but
Okay.
I mean, more than honored to have you announce that on this channel.
So I was just going to tell everybody that's on the chat. I'm working on a Teespring account for the On Track Tuesday guys, so I should have it done this week. And once I do, I'll post a short little video giving the link, and then I'm sure Wilmer will promote it again next week for the grand opening. Next week, next Tuesday will be the grand opening. That's right.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I wanted a T-shirt or something from the day I got on the show, and it's like, I don't know, nobody's really made them. Nobody's taken the steps to make them, I guess. Well, I think Benny had some stuff, but then unfortunately Benny moved on. So
Yeah. He bailed
But,
on you guys and stuck you with me.
you know, that's okay. We like you.
Could be worse.
Yeah. I don't know how though.
We could have had Artie on instead.
Yeah.
We really hit the bottom of the barrel. Teespring, what did I win? Sparky.
Maybe too, Dave. Thanks, mate. So you get this packet with it too. All these harnesses that
Oh,
you
that
hook
comes
up
with
to
the,
that distribution board.
Oh, okay.
With that
That's
distribution board, yeah, for $16, I reckon that's a good buy. For $16, $17 US. That's not a bad buy.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I just got to listen and get here after the postman. I've got a nice little parcel. I hope it comes here while the show's still going.
So what are we thinking in the store there? Just a little bit of everything, or just T-shirts, or?
Yeah, well, I'll probably do, coffee mug, T-shirts.
I don't really like coffee mugs, so I probably won't get one.
Yeah. I know you don't have any. And here you are drinking out of a paper cup.
I know, a travel cup. You got them at the dollar store, I think.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so
I can't even see them anymore.
do
I got the with the divider up now. Well, it's just framework, but with the peninsula wall up, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna even be able to see anything over there. It's coming along, man.
Yeah, it looks like your railroad shaping up faster than mine.
Yeah, you at least got trains running like all the way around. I can't seem to get anywhere.
Well, I don't have them all the way around. I still haven't done my lift outs or pull up section or drop down or swing away. I don't know what I still don't know what I'm gonna do. So I've got almost all the way around. I'm missing 3 feet. So.
Well, close enough. Just put a piece of board over there for now with a piece of flex track on it and bridge the gap for now.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that actually.
That's all you really need. I mean, I went a little crazy with the swing that I built, but I don't know. I just want to do scenery so bad. I don't know. But at the same time, I want trains running around. But like I said in a couple videos back, I started to get ahead of myself and rush a little bit, and then I had to step back and fix a bunch of things because I got sloppy, and so I decided I'm not going to get in a rush. I'm hoping by maybe December is my goal to have the main line at least around, but we'll see. I'm making progress. I had to wait for cork to dry all weekend. I rolled the one side out with rolled cork because there's going to be mostly yard and stuff over there.
Right.
So I was like, well, I might as well just run the main line on that cork and everything. It just would be easier. But then I had to wait for it to dry. Damn it.
I know what you mean about rushing, though.
So which Christmas you talking about, Dave? This Christmas or next Christmas?
This Christmas.
Oh, this Christmas. Oh, so we can hold you to it.
What's that?
Can we hold you to it for this Christmas?
I'm actually hoping like beginning of December to have the golden spike, if you will.
Okay.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
There is one thing I
Hey,
did.
James.
There's one thing I did learn though that might benefit everybody, or everybody else might already know this secret and think I'm stupid by saying it. But if you're using flex track on a curve, stagger the joints.
Yeah.
If you have the joints together, you get a kind of a bow in the rails, and
I learned that myself after the last layout.
yeah.
I didn't do that, and I don't know if I just got lucky or what, but I don't remember who I saw that. If it was Vinny, I think does that. I think he had a video way back a million years ago. When I first started watching this channel.
Actually, I was quite lucky with my
I think
layout.
he does it, and then I've seen other people do it as well. But yeah, it's a good tip because it does help. And I actually don't cut all the plastic ties out. I'll just cut the last little two where I put the joiner,
Mm-hmm.
and I slide the rail through. You know how like on the Atlas track it has the fake nail spikes and that.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
So I slide the rail right through those up until they meet, and then I cut those last two so I can slide the joiner there. Just to keep as much stability in there as possible. I know a lot of guys just pop all those ties out. And I don't know, to me it just seems like it would just be more stable to leave them in and slide the rail through,
I agree
and then
you.
stagger the joint like you said. So far it's going on good, But I'll get there. I've been working on some tortoise machines. I was talking with Jason, the train freak, earlier. He was trying to teach me a little bit about how to hook up like the LEDs, the bi-level or the bi-colored ones, and with the switch double pole, double throws, whatever those are. And
Yep.
it's all stuff that I want to be good at that I'm not good at electronics, and I'm trying to learn. And Jason's a very patient guy with me, man, and he definitely has helped me out so far. Other guys too, but he's definitely good. He's been good with
Yeah, he's pretty good at it. We can keep him for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Artie's all right too. He helps me out too. What the heck he's doing over there?
I noticed Rob just said, "Why are you naked?" He just said he just does a point-to-point straight, so he doesn't have any curves.
Well, yeah, that's the way around the curves. That's
Yeah.
way to get away from that. Gary was asking,
And Martin's right
Northeast
too.
Ohio. Well, I am, Gary. Anybody in this is for us Ohio guys up here this coming weekend out at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds up here in Cleveland. There's the Great Berea Train Show Saturday and Sunday, so I'll be going to that. So any of you guys that'll be going to it, then hit me up. Let me know. We can meet up. Happy's in Ohio, yeah, Mystic. He's I think down around the Columbus area somewhere. I know he's about an hour and a half or so from me. So
Yeah.
I'm all the way north. Up in Cleveland. We're up on the lake. So, but Yeah, I don't know, but anybody going to that show this weekend? I'm looking forward to that. So I'm just looking forward to any kind of show that's decent. That's a big show, man. It's the fairgrounds. They got. I know last time I went before the showstopper. Um, I think they had like 4 or 5, big pole buildings or something that they were in with layouts and tables, and it was a big show. So, anyways, anybody around going to that? Anybody up here in Ohio or in the area that's going to that? And let me know. I'd love to meet up.
Well, I done an intelligent thing. I was putting a couple of tortoise motors on the end of my tracks there, and the drill got a bit excited, and I got to change 2 switches.
I was doing some
they
tortoises
got
earlier. I've been drilling all my holes out. I was just going to drill the holes out and add the tortoises later, but I don't know, I'm kind of just been adding the tortoises as I go. So maybe that's the way to go. I wasn't going to do tortoises on every switch, but I may do that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what.
It's going to be a lot of money. I have to take a loan from Artie.
Well, that's what I thought about. I've got this switch here and a couple on the end here. I decided I'll go and do them manually by hand, and I scored a whole heap of tortoise motors on eBay for a pretty cheap price, and I thought I might as well throw it in and drill the holes underneath. And of course, I went with the drill underneath, and then the drill just went plonk straight through the where the blades were. So it just totally up and disintegrated the points.
Ian was saying Bachman makes an N-scale SD45 too.
Yeah.
I know that Scale Trains did it in HO. Did they not do it in N-scale as well? Unfortunately, being I'm an HO guy, I don't really pay a ton of attention to what's going on. Oh, hey, James. I didn't see you in there, man. But yeah, I don't know if they made it in N-scale too, the SD45s.
I agree with Mystic what he says there. Bachman gets no love, but you know what?
I think he goes, but I think you're right, Jason. And I think I might just do it. Pick them up as I need it. I've seen a pretty good deal on. I say pretty good deal. It's still a lot of money, but as far as the tortoises go, I saw a 12-pack. It was like $180, $190, but it's actually a good price, believe it or not. I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money, but it might be better to buy them in a back like that than to try to pick them up, secondhand or, a couple at a time. Just depends. I may not do all the turnouts like in my big yards and stuff like that. I might just do like the main line and some of the industries and stuff, but we'll see what happens.
I've got a guy here.
I might just do it.
I've got a guy here that does eBay sales from about 99 cents, like auctions. And he gets a lot of stuff from old stores and that, liquidated stuff. And I scored, 6 tortoise motors for about $80. And I was still brand new. Never been used.
You share the link with me. Yeah, I'd love to find some kind of deal like that. Intermountain, they said Intermountain did 50-45s in N scale. Somebody else said something I want. Oh, James, yeah, I know you're using those Walthers ones. I may buy 2 of them for my climb because I know that Tortoise makes. And I bought one that mounting kit for the Tortoise where you can turn it sideways. I can't stand it. This camera's killing me because I have it up goofy right now. But so I might try that to see how low of a profile I can get.
I was just going to take my mic off for a sec there.
Yeah, I was going to say thanks. What the heck was that, man?
Yeah.
But Yeah, so I might try those because of the low profile of them for the climb where I have to have the switch machines underneath the climb. So I don't know. The tortoises are going to hang down, like where they're going to be really noticeable. So
Well, I was
I don't
lucky. The area I'm modeling had no automatic switches and no
Yeah.
signals, so I'm not doing any automatic switches. I'm just hand throwing all of mine. So.
Yeah. Well, and that was my intent originally. That's what I did last time, and maybe just doing. My ears are bleeding. But I don't know. The more I get into
Thanks,
it, the more I'm
Wilbur.
like, I don't know. I thought it was Robert.
Just
Yeah.
one thing I
Yeah.
wanted to say. I've got to go here in a minute, but I bought some trucks. If you can see that,
Trucks.
these
Oh,
are
trucks. Yeah.
these
Hang
are
on.
from Tahoe Model Works, and if you've never seen them before, I got them off of eBay. These are these are the smoothest trucks I have ever used, and they just
Really
run great. Because watch, if I spin it, it's still spinning, and
mesmerizing.
it's still spinning.
I think he's trying to hypnotize us with those things.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's still spinning. Um, it takes.
Wow.
They're still going. These are the smoothest trucks I have ever seen, and they just run great. There you go.
Wow.
Fun.
If you
So
can and you think of it, throw the link in the chat, man.
yeah, uh, there.
I didn't know them. Damn Pittsburgh.
I just picked one up. I was trying different brands on eBay, different brands of trucks, and I decided to try these. And when I got them, I was just so impressed with them.
Yeah.
I don't
Nice.
think they have their own website, but there's a
Oh
lot of
no.
people that sell them. They're just called Tahoe Model Works, TAHOE.
Okay. Tahoe Model Works.
Oh, here they are. Here's the.
Wilmer's
I
asking how
didn't.
expensive.
They were $11 for the pair.
It's not terrible,
No.
especially for it being so nice like that.
Wow. How do I put a comment in StreamYard?
It should be if you go under where it says comment. Are you watching the stream? Or are you in the live chat? There should be post a comment like at the bottom, just like on YouTube.
Huh. I don't see a place. Isn't that funny? Well, hang on. I'll go to YouTube and post it then.
Yeah, maybe you have to go that way. I don't know. I see it because I'm streaming on YouTube.
Well, I can see the chat, but I don't see a place to post.
Sometimes I have to run my bar down on the side because it's like the chat's too low for me to see the post a comment thing. Like when I'm in other people's streams. Only host
There we
can.
go.
Train Freak says only host can post comments in StreamYard, so you have to go to
Oh.
YouTube probably and do it.
All right. Well,
See,
there's
I learn something new all the time. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
there it is. I posted it there.
Roy Eltham said the same thing. You can't post from StreamYard. Inlay here. Nice. Well, that's cool. I don't know. I guess if I'm going to do this car, I probably should get to doing that. It's already 7:30.
Yeah.
I do a lot of prep work in advance, but
I actually have to back out of here, Dave. I appreciate
Yeah.
you letting me come on for a few minutes. So
no, I appreciate you making that announcement. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for doing that.
okay, we'll see
All
y'all
right.
later.
See you, man.
So
See you,
long.
Robert.
Bye, Art. See you, Artie.
40 and then scale. I got Vinny 3 years.
Yeah, I've got a bit of work cut out for me. I've got to take up all that white glue that's dried up underneath.
All right, I'm gonna.
There's a little bit of me point blade there.
What is that?
That's come out from underneath the point blade where the drill went through it.
Oh, geez. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
You don't look too healthy.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
No.
Well, I guess the spring's out now.
Well and truly. But mind you, this was a troublesome turnout too. So I think the drill was trying to tell me something.
Apparently. All right, I'm going to work on this. You can keep on keeping on if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Now, this worked for me the other day, so we'll see how it goes. So I did some prep work. I took the wheels off already. Now, Walthers, like I said, they sell the lighting kit. They also sell this accessory detail kit. It comes with a bunch of handrails and grab irons and things like that as well. So let me get this out of here. I don't know. I may mess with that at some point. It's very tedious. So mainly I bought it because I already opened the pack. But for whatever reason, when Walthers did these, they are truck-mounted couplers, and I wasn't a fan of that. So by buying that kit, so I actually just cut them off. I used my razor saw and cut them straight off, and then the detail kit comes with the body mounted stuff, so you can body mount the coupler. So that's what I'm going to do. I did it on the other ones too. Now, the only thing is I was trying to figure out a way to make, I guess you'll call them wipers, to touch the wheels so we can get electrical pickup. So talking with the train freak, he got some advice from somebody way back, taught him if you use, so he passed it along to me, the number 5 coupler spring. If you open it up, I don't know if it'll focus. This ain't going so well. But if you take and open it up like that, you can mount it in. Now I super glued them. I hope that works. If I have to, I might run a screw through. But and then those will sit in there, and you can see the wipers. They act as wipers. It'll focus, maybe. Anyways, I just put a bead of solder there. On the bottom of the cars, with the kits, the bottom of these cars, there's a couple holes. And when you buy the lighting kit, it comes with a new set of trucks that has, this is metal in the middle, and it has some screws already drilled in it for your pickups. And then you have these holes here. And in the floor, you drop down a couple of metal, I don't know what the heck you would call them. They drop down through those holes and they touch the screws for the pickups. And then you got metal weights in the bottom that touch and sit on top of those. And anyways, long story short, I'm kind of bypassing all of that. I'm just going to wire in these trucks. And then I will mount this into the roof. It has a tape adhesive on the back. I'll probably put a little super glue or something on there as well, just to make sure it doesn't come out. So I'm going to set that up to the side for a minute. Now I had to drill. That's the only downside. I wanted to stay in these holes in the car. I probably could have moved them, but when it came up through the floor, it kind of, I was hoping it would come up through. You can see the 2 holes I drilled. I was hoping it would come up through like here where you can hide it better. But I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. You're not going to really see it that well, especially when it's rolling down the tracks. So, not necessarily rivet counter material, but it is what it is. Let me start by doing that. Now, my soldering skills are a little suspect, but so I probably won't be able to see the chat too much while I'm doing this. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the camera, which is kind of a pain to do, but I need a better pair of tweezers. I'll tell you what. It's already tinned all this stuff. Come on. I swear I did.
I tried dribbling now, are you, mate?
What's that?
Your mate, Pappy's in. Pappy just come online.
That didn't work out.
Yeah.
There. Why does everything go better when you're not on camera?
Hey?
Why things go better when you're not doing it on camera? Yeah, let me have to glue that down. I'm gonna probably have to do. I guess I would recommend running maybe a couple of like small screws through there or something. I feel like the heat released the super glue had held the heat on there too long. So that might be an issue. That might be something I'll have to address.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's not fun. So drop it on the floor, Dave.
Well, you'd think after us watching shows, he's.
What's that?
You would think after watching his show that we might have learned something. You know, when things go wrong on his shows. Sometimes they go all right.
But I should have probably done that prior. I thought about it, but then I figured, well, let me show how, soldering it down, and I should have just prepped it beforehand like I originally planned.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Mistakes in real time. So in retrospect, maybe throw a screw in there or something instead. Like a screw that you would use for like a coupler box or something like that to hold that plate down. Something that won't get in the way, be low profile or something, So
That's where a lot of times I'll go with the
holy crap, what kind of about the worst super glue in the world that won't hold nothing down? What the hell? It's not very super.
No. You get that from the dollar store, did you?
I don't think so. Maybe. Probably. Probably why it doesn't stick to nothing. All right. Let's put that one aside because it's going to just make me mad now.
It's like we got this store called the Reject Shop in Australia. You can buy a lot of the same products as what you do in the normal grocery stores.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to.
But when they say it's reject for some reason. So you go and buy this cheap super glue, and you soon find out why the super glue was cheap. It just doesn't work.
It stuck just fine before I put this wire on there. Oh well.
Geez, I've done a good job on gluing my track down. And the balsa wood down. But that's not a bad idea using that number 5 coupler box there, Dave, as a pickup.
No, I thought it was a pretty good idea actually. I just for whatever reason.
I might have to
You want to stay
experiment
on
with
or
it.
no? Like my solder don't want to heat up.
Yeah, this is only the last bit of track work I've got to do now, and I'm considering about expanding the single track end by about 4 feet, just so I can have a few cars to the train. Because I got the news last week that they're going to do the surgery on my right hand. So I just want to tidy things up because then I can actually play trains for the 2-3 months where I'm recovering, especially 2 months while my hand's in bandages.
Yeah.
I've got some lighted Dakotas from NCE for the signalling as well coming. My local supplier had some in stock, so I ordered them yesterday. So hopefully they'll be in today or tomorrow, so we can actually experiment with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick your brain, you and Jason, on that signaling stuff.
Oh, I've got to pick. Don't worry, I'm picking Jason's brain too. Hey,
Right.
Randall, how are you? How are you, buddy? While you're doing that, I'll just quickly squeeze out the chat and let you know who's on and who's not.
Yeah, let me know if anybody's asking questions or anything already.
No, not yet.
Probably just all making fun of me.
I missed some.
It sticks to my fingers pretty well.
Big pardon?
The super glue sticks to my fingers really well.
Oh, that's handy.
That's a given. Look at that. Son of a gun. Why won't this thing stick on there now?
Yeah, I gotta say, I did do a good job in gluing all this down.
What's that?
Yeah. Ah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, damn thing just don't want to stick.
At least I know. At least we know one thing. I did delay my track down really well. But it's going to be interesting because I'm trying to get this other track out of the way so I can easily slide in the track and the rail joiners in. Nothing worse than trying to sort out your rail joiners when the track's fixed. Right. Happy you reckon you can't make fun of you.
What's that?
Happy says he can't make fun of you.
No.
On something that he hasn't done. Do I ever sleep? What's sleep?
I think I'd have been better off trying to solder these on and then glue them.
Yeah, that might make it a little bit easier.
But I think also
No way you
maybe,
won't just cook the plastic either, because that plastic's real funny, and if you get that oiliness off the plastic, it just makes it more and more interesting.
yeah.
I like the comment. He asked me if I do actually sleep. Well, I've only just woken up about 2 hours ago. While you guys are slaving away, we do sneak in a bit of sleep.
Yeah. He's not as bad as like Jack. Jack's always on. Well, he's not on. His trains are always running on.
His drones are on. His drones are on more than anything else. It's like every time I want to see what's
I don't
going
know
on.
I like Jack, but I don't know what the purpose of that is. Just
I don't know.
trains running. I guess if people watching, I guess maybe he getting watch hours, you know.
I think that's what he's doing.
Real artist, that's interesting. He said the super glue was invented for meatball surgery during Vietnam. Guts to guts, skin to skin.
You got that right, Mystic. I do get sleep between streams. That's right. I've got you guys all sussed out over there now. I've got you all worked out.
Let's see here. So,
You know, being a truck driver all my life, and when you get used to 5 hour naps to survive on, your body clock seems to get used to it. Even after you don't work, you still only get that little bit of time. It's going to be interesting. I haven't seen any deformation on the plastic on the diesel shed with those LED lights you're going to use on the roof.
hey, son of a bastard.
It doesn't melt down the plastic. They don't get that hot where they'll melt the plastic, like the Woodland and Scenic LEDs do.
This is becoming an epic fail, guys.
Here's 6,000. You should have went for the 8,000. You know that.
Should you what?
I'm looking at your super glue brand. You should have gone for the 8,000.
I'm telling you. Buy Gorilla Glue next time.
Well, that's pretty good glue.
Well, this is not. I don't want it to be gooped in there, though. Well, guys, this actually did work on the last one I did, but I don't know why I'm having issues on this one. I had no problem with this. It didn't come loose or anything when I soldered, nothing. So, you guys.
Dave's morning brew is pretty good.
What's that?
Indian Head Valley is talking about your morning brew show on Thursday mornings at 8:30.
Yeah.
Well, I was just lucky I scored some turnouts from that guy that I was telling you about on eBay. I got some turnouts from him pretty cheap.
Who was it?
See if I can. He won't deal with people from overseas. He's been burned too often. But I'll share the site with you, and if there's something that you want, just give us a holler. But here's that's other people that get on his site. They just going crazy with the bidding. There's a
yeah, I usually wait till near the end of bid, see how stupid people have gotten with stuff, and then I'll put in my maximum bid that I'm willing to spend if I really want it bad enough.
Well, there's
That's
one
it.
elec- well, there's one
That's
elec- there's one electric engine I'm interested in, which is an Australian one, and I mean, as I said, his bidding starts at 99 cents. And I was thinking about, I'll wait till Friday night, which is tomorrow, end of the week, to bid on it. But I'll just have a look at what the value is on it right now. The people have just gone crazy. $740 for this one particular engine.
Jeez.
I know they're hard to come by, but I don't pay $740 for an engine.
No.
I mean, the big boy, yeah, that was different, but that was only a one-off thing, so I had the big boy.
Yeah.
And that was with the Sandy Coder and Broadway's one with the smoke and everything else. That was worth $700 Australian. But this one here, it's only a DC engine. I will actually share the link to everybody. It's only DC. It hasn't got. It's only DCC ready. And to put a decoder in it, you still got to. You still need to fork out another $150 for a sound decoder in it. If you go the sound decoder, or $80 for a non-sound.
Yeah, sometimes it's like crazy, the prices on some of this stuff. All right. This one I think might be okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to send that back through this way. Do it in a picture so you guys can see, maybe. Looks like maybe I should use some thinner wire, maybe. Should have just brought the one out from the other day to show you it actually did work.
You know how the story goes. Everything
Well, it's like I had these.
camera.
Maybe, I was able to take my time more with it. I tried to do some prep work, but that's all right. Whatever. It was the first time I came out here and looked like an idiot. All right.
Mystic, I actually do believe that Rod Stewart did do some of his building instructions on his layout, like his structures and that. I do actually believe he does. He is actually quite talented.
Who's that?
Rod Stewart. Mystic was making a comment about Rod Stewart's scenery and that. I'm just trying to think of this British rail enthusiast. He was actually talking with Rod Stewart. And he's a train buff too. And they were actually showing a documentary where Rod Stewart was actually doing one of his skyscrapers.
No. All right, let's see here.
So young Turks. I don't know about that one, Lee, but yeah.
Gotta make sure you get the wipers up where you can reach them or where they touch the wheels.
Yeah.
So it is kind of long, but it's okay for now. Just to, you want to leave it long enough that you have room to, tip took the top
Yeah.
off, you know.
It's always best to have it longer because you can always shorten it.
Yeah.
It's just a
Good
pain
for
when
this
you've got to
application. So this will be in there. Like that. It fits right in there too. It's nice. So that comes down.
It's going to be pretty bright in there too, you know that.
What's that?
It's going to be nice and bright in that coach.
Yeah. No, it is. It's nice and bright. It really was when I did the other one. I actually do. I don't know how to solder halfway decent, I guess. But and then I'll just go in. Spoke too damn soon. Look at that camera off. I quit, guys. Quit.
Oh boy. I think I really messed up now. Yep, I messed up now.
What you do now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I messed up. Smart one, Artie. You rip the track up and thinking that you've got one in stock and you haven't.
Oh boy.
Oh well. That's the fun of this hobby, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. Well, we're both having a good night, huh?
Well, yeah, I thought I'll switch that switch over. I've got the spare one here. That was a small left-hand turnout, and the only spare ones I have are the big. I've got the medium-sized ones, so I really messed it up. Oh well, it was a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys can see it. I just have the one side hooked up, but I ain't gonna stay on here all night doing this. I gotta let that other side dry and figure it out. So make sure I got good connections on this. They're bright, man. They're bright.
You might want to put another resistor on it there, Dave.
Yeah. Well, these all have resistors on them, don't they?
Yeah, they
Built in.
have. They have got
Built in,
built-in resistors, but if you put another resistor on the end where your power comes into, that'll let you dim it down even more.
You dim it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I gotta make sure everything's hooked up right.
Are you going to paint the inside of the
Yeah,
inside?
I'm gonna do all that stuff too. Paint it up, you know. I
Yeah.
just thought I'd try to do something with that was a little more interesting than just sitting here talking.
Yeah.
I haven't done like a how-to in a while, so don't do what I just did. In theory, it works. It does work. It just, you know, wasn't working great for me tonight because these damn trucks didn't want to stay
I
going.
thought you was working too until I went to put your track in.
Well, again, I should have actually soldered these down. I was trying to show you the whole process, you know. I should have actually soldered the wires to these clips first. This way
You might be able to get away with only using how many of those LEDs you got on that strip there, Dave? You got 6 or 9?
This is 3, 6, 9. There's a lot of them. 3, 6, 9, 12. Jesus, there's 15 on there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
You're probably able to get away with only using 6. They won't be
Yeah,
so bright.
you're probably not wrong on there. This damn thing coming off again. All right.
Well, put one at one end, another one at the other end, and join them up with your wires in between.
Yeah.
Because when I look at my what I've done on my diesel shed, it gets very bright too.
Yeah, it might be what I end up doing. I might do
Well,
that because it might be too bright, you know. So
Yeah.
these are modern cars. They use the brighter lights than the old style, you know, the old heavyweights and stuff. But yeah, I probably could knock them down
Yeah.
to like 9 or something. Cut 2 of these off, put them right
Because
down.
when I
the
turn
middle.
on my,
Of course, I'm going to run wires off of both trucks, so I could probably split them,
yeah.
put some at one half and some at the other half, you know. But, oh well, guys, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
This was kind of a fail.
Then you won't have that
I
issue
promise,
with the
I promise it
polarities
does work.
possibly.
I just have some application issues. Add a resistor in line on one of the wires if you want to dim it. 1000K works. Yeah, okay.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a failure, Dave. I reckon that was a success because you can actually show people that things can go wrong too, you know, and how to deal with it.
Well, the thing of it is, it's like, you don't always have to spend,
nothing
you know,
runs
like those kits are like $20 to $25 a piece, you know, plus shipping and stuff for the Walthers lighting kit. Now, they're nice, I guess, but at the same time, this will work.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a way to make this work. Now, you do have to do a little bit of modifying and some stuff I didn't do on camera. I did some prep work, like drilling the holes through and stuff like that, but I'm trying to get this done in an hour's time, you know, and
well, I suppose he
thanks,
says
Mick.
you use one cut.
And then here again, like that's a good idea using a
As
resistor to
Sparky
trim
said,
these down.
just 1K resistor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me try that. I got a bunch of them laying around here somewhere. Again, just like I've been complaining about, I got boxes of stuff everywhere. I just gotta figure out what's where. But you know.
Yeah.
Derek, I hope that's not a sleeper car. No, I just did a sleeper car though. And it was, you know, just the same amount. So I probably will put a resistor, tone those down. Or cut some of the lights
In a
out.
sleeper car, you're going to have to tone it down.
Yeah.
But really, when you look at the sleeping cars, that's a little bit different again because you don't have the lights in all the compartments, do you?
No, actually, it wasn't too
corridor.
bad. This is more open, the coach. You know, the sleeping car actually had like a divider, almost like a divider wall down the middle. So I was able to hide the wires right down the middle of it.
Yeah.
I was able to hide them a lot better because there's, you know, like a divider in there. It was different. They're nice cars. I mean, I think they were around, what the hell did I pay for these cars?
Right.
20, 25 bucks a piece or something. They came out sometime over the summer with this run, and
That's not a bad price. That's a pretty good price.
No, I can't remember. Somewhere in that range, 20 to 30 bucks. And for what they are, the detailing isn't bad. Now, I did buy the extra, you know, the detail kit, because I did not like the fact that I didn't realize it when I bought them. I bought them all in like bulk, bought them all together. I didn't realize they were truck-mounted couplers, and I'm not a big fan of that. So it's I was kind of disappointed that, you know, Walthers did that. But I guess then they get dummies like me to go ahead and buy the detailing kit that has the extra, you know, the body mounted couplers and stuff. But I got those pretty cheap too. They weren't too bad. It was like $7 or $8 a piece.
Well, the biggest reason why
What's that?
I've got to say, in some ways, Walthers did do that in a smart way, in putting those bogey mounted couplers on them, because it gives. I mean, it's more of a market thing than anything else. It's more the market than it looks, because when you got your couplers mounted on your bogies, on your bogies there, you can get it on a tighter radius, like the 18-inch radius. You see.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they do it. They just done it so people can actually buy those carriages, and they'll go on 18-inch, and they don't have to have the 22-inch minimum or 21-inch minimum radius.
Yeah.
It's like one of our manufacturers here, Oscision, right? The actual carriages and locomotives and whatnot will go on 18-inch, and what they end up doing is they throw in longer couplings in the kit so they can go around the tighter radiuses.
I mean, that makes sense. Now
Yeah,
you
that's the
mention
other
it
one.
like that, it does make sense.
What CV Railroads was saying. Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, people that want to get more realistic and have it on the actual body. Then yeah, I mean, we can always throw the couple of mounts on. And the good thing about the Walthers kits are, with their rolling stock, the hole's already there. You don't have to pre-drill or anything. It's already there. All you've got to do is just put the kit in place. It's all ready for it. You don't have to mess around.
Yeah. Mr. Southern wants to know, this is what I'm going to use to pull it.
Yeah, so I've got to say, Walthers have done their research.
So,
I want one of them.
yeah.
I'll have them on back order, and
You can't have this
someone
one.
didn't say they arrived in this.
But, yeah, that's what I'm going to pull it with.
I'll swap you.
No, you can't have this one. $700. I'll give it to you.
I'll swap you for a case.
700. I'll give you
Oh, a
700.
couple of blue boxes. I'll swap you for it.
Yeah. If you have a blue box, I'm actually going to be I'm trying to paint it to match the scheme about decals and everything. You can really see it that good. I'm not going to take it all out of the box and stuff, but, you know, it's a nice locomotive. I had it out and ran it, and, you know, with when you're building, and, you know it is, I want all this stuff out and getting ruined and everything, you know.
Yeah.
Just put it all back in the boxes. Damn it.
Yeah, that's why I put a lot of my stuff away. So where did you steal that one from, Dave?
What's that? Where'd I get it from?
Where did you steal that one from? Where did you steal that one from? Yeah, got it from, yeah. Who did you mug?
Where did I get from? Where did I buy this one from? I do not remember. I think I cannot remember where I got it from. It was an online shop. I didn't buy it at a store, at a brick and mortar. I think it might have been Lombard. Maybe Lombard Hobbies. I can't remember if it was them or it was Yankee Dabbler. Maybe. I buy a little bit from everybody. I don't know. Them, Yankee Dabbler I buy from, of course. Model train stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting another
Midwest
two more.
Modeler.
Yeah.
I remember where I got this one from. But I was looking at the Cato ones, and it's like they were all DC, and everything I watched on those, I could get them for a good price, but everything I watched on those to convert them looked kind of complicated, and I just didn't feel like putting in the work. I think maybe down the road I may try to pick one of those up, because I could have got one for like $140 or something like that, which I think was terrible. I've never had a Cato, but I'd have to convert it, you know.
They're good. They're not. you've got to do a little bit of work to them, but I've converted 2 of my Katos to I'll throw it in the Tsunami 2 Dakotas in it.
Yeah.
And they're good pullers.
This one's,
They're really good pullers. They've got good weight in them.
those have like motors in both axles or something like
Yes.
that. It's not like the center drive axle, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, they're
Well, I
pretty
actually
good
wouldn't
pullers.
mind maybe
I'll
eventually.
club.
Huh? Eventually, I might go ahead
I've
and
had
get one.
2 of mine in the club. Yeah.
It'd be a nice challenge. Maybe eventually.
I'm going to be redoing my Kato ones. I'm actually going to be putting individual. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going to put in them, Martin.
Yeah, they did come up with ESU chips in it. I don't know. I just had too much.
I got this blue box here.
The ESU chips that I've had.
But I want to add a decoder to it. I want to put get rid of this blue box motor and put in a Genesis motor or something. This is for a P42 as well. I picked them up a couple blue boxes. One's a dummy and one is powered, of course. It runs.
Yeah.
It runs like a blue box, loud and sluggish. So what I want to do is eventually, change the motor out and all that stuff. And I don't know. I saw like Genesis motors for, like $35, $40 on eBay and stuff. So we'll see. It's kind of a project locomotive. I'm painting it up. I'm going to try to paint it like this other one with more modern scheme and everything. This was an older scheme. So I stripped the bodies down and everything. And I'm going to see how badly I mess it up. Who knows? Like I said, it's a project. So, but I got all this building going on. So it's like, no time for these projects right now. What's that? There's enough going on.
I've got a few of those. I've got a few of those blue boxes as well. They'll be job up. But sometimes you've got to take a break away from the building, from construction. You've got to do something else. Otherwise, you just go stupid. And like I've got a few projects here, but at the moment.
That's why I've been tinkering around with these passenger cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do enjoy some of these challenges and stuff the guys have been posting. Problem is for me everything's boxed up, so every time I do one, it takes me half a day to do it because I got to unbox everything, do the challenge, and then box it all back up, and then edit the video and put it out. So it's like a all day long project, and it just takes away from everything else I'm doing. But it's still fun. I don't mind doing it. It just,
G'day, Greg.
Everything is so.
Have you brought lunch with you this time? Yeah, well, see, I've only got a few bits and pieces just to basically test the layout out, but everything else is packed away. Otherwise, it will just get destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, between just things being out and around, knocking them over and stuff, but dust, sanding, drilling, and just all that kind of stuff going on too. So I really don't want things getting all messed up. I got a couple of locomotives sitting out here still that I was using just to test some of the track I ran, but I got to cut in some blocks and stuff. I forgot to put the joiners in, so I'm gonna have to cut the rail and put the BD20s and stuff in. So I just have to decide where the blocks are gonna be. I'm just gonna block like the main line. I'm gonna probably block the passing siding over here too. But that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna block like yards and stuff like that or nothing, and just the main line. So I have to try to figure out, how far to go with each block and,
See, I generally do with the way I'm doing my blocks, except for this yard, because I'm looking at what I can do for automation. But in the old way that I used to do, here's Rick the Tree. G'day, Rick. What I used to do is I used to make the section roughly about 12 cars long, plus a couple of engines. on the main line, so that was individual block. That doesn't make it longer. You know, you just got to work out how the signalling, if you're going to use automated signalling, how it's all going to space out.
Yeah. Well, see, that's another thing I was talking to with the train freak earlier was like, my tortoises and that I'm fine. I want to build the old style panels with, you know, the drawing on it of the switches and all that stuff and the yard and that. And I'm okay with just using toggles with the LEDs for, you know, green and red for that stuff. But like for the switches, I mean, for the signaling, you're saying I need some decoders for those or something, or?
Yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the show, and we're getting some of them coming in the mail now. It should be here tomorrow.
I have to have you do a video on that or something, or you have to help me between you and Jason. You have to help me figure out how to do that, because I wouldn't mind doing some signals. I've seen some signals like from China, just, you know, the stands, and I don't know if you could hook those up or not, or if it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could. You could.
They were just, you know, generic.
You could. I mean, I've just been reading through the instructions last night for the NCE one. You can pretty much hook everything up. I am also looking at doing the Atlas one and just do a comparison between the Atlas and the NCE unit.
Yeah.
But the NC.
So what do you hook those right to your DCT bus?
But I want to try to keep everything to the NCE, to the one component.
So you hook those decoders and the signals up to the truck bus.
DC bus.
Or like your tortoises go to like a DC bus, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're gonna just use toggles, because I'm okay with that. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind it, you know. If I'm gonna do this, I might as well, you know, try to do it, you know, all or nothing in a way. You know, that's kind of the way I look at it. And well, at least to a point. You know, I don't know if I'm ever gonna run it like completely through JMRI, but I may run like programs like switching lists and stuff like that through there. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I can actually automate, you know, like Freddie, he does a full scaling. It can be controlled by JMRI. What is they, James?
The NCE, the lighting gutters that we were just talking about, that's what he was saying, that they can be controlled by JMRI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, light it.
You see, I'm going down the same way as you are, Dave, where to be able to use and operate everything off the actual control panel.
Yeah.
Right. So, I've got to get that panel made up this week. The weather's changing and whatnot, but I can get that done. So I don't have to rely on using a computer or laptop. I can just operate off the actual dashboard itself. You can say dashboard, control panel, whatever you want to call it. Now, whether the NCE unit's going to be all right, or do I going to go with the Atlas one? That's why I'm getting the Atlas single kit. Yeah, it is a bit pricey.
Yeah.
But as I've been looking at it, it's quite simple to install, and they've got a fair bit of options in it too. So it's something that worthwhile having a look at.
On that Atlas.
It's all right, Dave. I'll go through this.
I don't know. We'll have to see. One thing at a time. I'm just trying to get my main line running.
Well, that symptom is.
But I can't see getting it all up and running and then having to go backwards. I'm trying to kind of go as I go. I'm trying to do some of this stuff, so I'm at least somewhat set up for it, so it's not so hard to go back. You know.
Well, you got the advantage because you've got such a big layout there. I mean, after you run it a bit, you get to work out now where am I going to have the signaling? Where should I put the signaling? You know, like really, you only need it when you look at it. You really only need it on your main track and your main line that goes out to your main track. That's where you really only need the signal. The signals going in and out of the yards. You don't need signals inside the yard. Because then you've got over signal, and then it starts costing a lot of money.
Yeah, well, that's the
Right.
thing too. This thing, I'm going broke, man. I'm gonna start selling blood pretty soon. Just to pay for this thing.
Like this section here, like my section here, just to come in, and go in and out, or to come in, I've got 3 signals coming in. One that branches off on my signal line. Hang on, let me change the camera so I can show.
Jim, what are lighted holders? She's putting lighted holders. What are lighted?
Okay, that's what the camera. That's like the BD20 holders.
Is that what
So when you come into my layout, yeah. So I'm going to have. I'm going to make people busy. I'm going to have one signal here.
Yeah.
In here. Then I've got 2 signals coming out of my yard. You can see it. I've got 2 here. Right, that's going to be the steam line. And that's going to be my electric line where the overhead catenary is. And then in the actual entrance to the yard, I've got 2 dwarfs here, one there and one there. And that's all I've got.
Yeah.
These 2 here. And that's all the signals I need for this section.
Right.
Otherwise, if you have
That would
to
just
my
be
yard,
using them
I'll
on the
be,
main line.
yeah. Because this single line, as it comes out, it actually eventually goes out into a main line.
Yeah.
So from that signal point, it's. Oh,
I think your camera just died. Fell over. Oh, there you go. Well,
Yeah,
guys, listen, I'm gonna wrap this up.
Hey, guys.
Wrap this up. I gotta go to bed soon. But well, thanks for everybody coming in, man. Sorry this didn't work out as well as I planned, but you guys got the idea. Thanks for the idea on the resistors. I think I'm gonna give that a try. Stupid super glue. I'm gonna have to buy something better. I think if I was to run a screw down through there or something, it might work out. One of those little coupler box screws, you know, the tiny ones. I'm gonna experiment with it a little bit. But anyways, yeah, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate everybody coming in. Look for the Teespring store coming up. I'm excited about that. And it's warmer next week. I'm not sure if Sparky's doing a show tomorrow night or not. I don't know if he's back. I miss his Wednesday show all the time because I work later on Wednesdays. So I usually end up missing his show, and I feel bad about that. I have to watch it back. So, but he may be on tomorrow. And then you got your Thursday shows. You got your Sunday night gang over there. You got the 4 Canadians up there on Thursdays. I think they do their show. M&M Rails and Dave Coe, and so. And I got the Thursday morning brew show. I got the CRNE morning brew Thursdays at 8:30, guys. I moved it to 8:30 because 7:30 was a little early for a lot of guys. And then you have for me, it's like 5 6 in the morning on Sunday mornings already. But you got I guess it would be Sunday night for you. But it's Sunday morning for me. You got your show. But
okay, I don't mind.
Anyways, thanks guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for being us in the show today.
Oh man, always enjoy having you on, man. You always got something entertaining to show. So, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, like today.
You guys have a good day, good night, and I'll catch you next time.
Yep.
All right. Bye, guys.
See you later.
All right.
Everyone.